jump.
Ons moet nou allemaal so soet seentjies wees en stil wees.
Jy het gesê seentjies, het nie gesê my kinders nie.
O, shoot. Ek het gesê op livestream.
So,
Maar hy gaan ook nou aankom.
Ja.
ja nee,
Luister wat hy gesê het.
we shared it.
Hallo, hallo.
I don't know, get the notifications.
Welcome.
This is James.
Hi guys.
Hello, peekaboo, everybody. Welcome to the Powerboxers Love Show, and this is James, moderator. Hello.
Hi guys, it's James Murphy, aka the TVC Power Box. The TVC dog is now trying to find a place to sit. So let me help her out. And there you go. Now she also wants to say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, now the TVC doggy also gave her piece. Okay guys,
Let's check this out quickly, guys.
let's just check the sound.
Wonder when the internet wants to work.
Hey, why is it tired, huh? Okay, now the TVC doggy also gave
Okay.
Okay, the sound is fine. Okay guys, tonight I want to do a bit of a review on some of the blogs that came out. There's a nice blog that came out today as well. But first,
Hello, Jules and
Hi Jules. Kia ora. Jules?
Kia ora.
Kia ora, Jules. Nice to have you here today. I want to share something with you guys that I learned today, or that I got from someone today. So I want to share it with you all. And I would say within the TVC community, this is relevant and it works just well. It states, though
Okay, before you say that, just give them a bit of a
Okay.
recap. How come you said that?
we were in a shop in the mall.
Hello,
and-
Sky.
Hi, Sky. We came across a young man who's from Cameroon in Africa. We got to speaking, told him about our Uganda trip, told him about TVC, and as we were talking, he gave us basically a bit of a rundown of his history, why he's in South Africa and not in Cameroon. Then he said this to my mom, which I had to note. I couldn't just leave it. I had to note it. This is what he said. Though we come from different countries and different walks of life, even though we speak different tongues, our hearts will always come together as one. Now, within the TC community, I would say that works just right.
I would
Because,
agree.
because we've got Jules Ann, she's from New Zealand. We've got Stefan Liebenberg from South Africa, but stays in Pretoria, who is currently visiting us.
He's here tonight
Yes.
in our TVC room.
In our TVC room. So, Stefan, say hello to the mensen. You see, guys, there's Mr. Stefan Liebenberg visiting us, also joining in on our broadcast tonight. Oh, I need to now fix my camera.
Yeah,
Okay.
because now your mother has to do this.
Okay, there you go. It's better.
I'm not a giraffe.
We've got TBC Coffee. Sorry, Stephen. Stephen Coffee from US. We've got Sky Ferreira from
South Africa.
South Africa, Bloemfontein. We've got a couple of people that, and we've got my wife here also, which is in another room.
Another South African.
I just want to say something. Liefie, maak gou vir mama koffie asseblief.
Now that was a live broadcast.
Well, okay.
Okay,
Don't
Leafy's
worry.
just walked in with coffee.
Leafy's just walked in with coffee.
You
That's a
said that on
classic
live
word.
broadcast.
Okay, Leafy, say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Okay, guys, it's my wife saying hello. We've got a lot of people coming from different walks of life in the TVC community. We've got USA members, we've got London members, Australian members, New Zealand members, China, Philippines.
We are global.
We've got people coming from everywhere that is in TVC. So no matter the tongues we speak, no matter the walks of life we come from, no matter the countries we live in, our hearts will intertwine as one because we all share the same goal.
Yes.
So in the TVC community, that saying that I said works wonderful.
Say it again.
Even though we come from different countries and different walks of life, even though we speak different tongues, our hearts will always come together as one. Our hearts will join as one. Hello, Mr. Bitcoin Scott, welcome.
Good evening, Bitcoin Scott. Welcome to our show. And
Hello, John, my brother.
hello,
Who's in the
my
other room.
son.
TVC has got a different outlook on life. If you have to compare TVC with some of the other cryptocurrencies and crypto monies out there. TBC is the only one that's got the goal and goal to end global poverty, because global poverty is something that the whole world struggles with. Not just people living in financial destituteness, not having money, having to plant goods and to sell to make ends meet. We've got people suffering with unemployment. We've got people suffering medically. We've got people suffering with all illnesses and different battles they fight in their own life. So the global poverty TBC wants to end is not just giving people financial freedom, but it's to teach the world that together as a community we can work together as one. We can be one great big family who all shares the same goal, who will all work together to improve and to better the world. That's the goal of TBC. Now myself, my goal, my whole life, one of my biggest dreams has always been to improve the lives of people in the world. My mom's had the same dream. Hello, Mom's Magnet. I want to say, hello, Mom's Magnet. I know you love me, so I love you too, Moms. Sweetie said hello, Moms. Hey, shush. Not now. We as humans share different goals and different views. Now, like I was saying, my goal and my biggest dream of life has always been to help the world. My mom as well, even Stefan Liebenberg, my wife, my father, my brother, Sky, everyone in our chat. We all share the same views. And if you surround yourself with people that has the same views and goals as you, and who knows just as much as you, and is awake as what you are awake, you will have a conversation from the morning till night. You could even have a straight 24-hour or 48-hour straight conversation without any sleep. That's because you're surrounding yourself with the correct people. When you surround yourself with incorrect people, it's not going to work. And that's why TBC is also here, not just only to end poverty, but to create a community who's on the same ground level, who works all at the same level, who knows all the same thing. Because at the end of the day, if you're all on the same page, you will all work together perfectly without any glitches.
All being equal, not anyone being inferior to another person.
Yes, and that's how it works in TBC. No one is inferior to the next, we're all equal. No matter what you have done for TBC, if you have traveled or if you have stayed at home, if you have got referrals or not, we are all equal. And that's how we need to see life, as everybody is on the same ground level. No one is there or there or there. It doesn't work like that. If you're working in a company, you've got people in different positions. You in a lower position, you've got some people in higher positions.
And they show you that they're higher than you.
They show you that you're higher than them. That they're higher than you, sorry. But at the end of the day, even though they're in a higher position than you and they earn more money than you, you are still equal. Because equality is not defined on the money you make, the position you are in life, in job, in career, or whatever. Equality works everywhere. Because Stefan Liebenberg, he's sitting there on the floor, so currently he's sitting lower than us, but he's equal to us. We are equal to him. We are equal to you guys in our chats. Okay, but now I don't want to go rant on again. I've got something that I want to share, so I'll go screen sharing here. I'm going to go to our latest blog.
Mom's Magnet said, yes, sweetie, I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Moms.
Okay, that's James talking for himself and for Patches, the puppy wuppy.
Yeah, we both love you. Yeah, but now she's lying here on my lap. Okay, I'm going to, there hasn't been a lot of blogs that's been coming out lately, but I've got this important blog here, Transactions, Migration, and New Wallet Registrations, which I would say is nice. And
awesome blog.
It's an awesome blog.
And an awesome poster too.
Let's wait for the poster to load.
Yeah, and while we're waiting for the poster to load, to have us all being free. Being free is also to be free that you can get the medical assistance that you need. It's not only freedom of your your wallet being full with the amount of money you've got, to be able to go anywhere and get the medical help that you need.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to ask you guys, what does total freedom actually mean to each and every single one of you? Because for a lot of people, freedom doesn't mean the same.
It's a great question.
Some people will say freedom is only being able to have a certain amount of cash, but another person's freedom can mean a totally different thing as well.
You see, for me, total freedom is being completely 100% free of the system of the elite system, even if it means you're standing on your own outside of the elite system, because I would rather stand on my own outside the elite system than stand with a bunch of fake people inside the elite system. I know Stefan will agree, I know my mother will agree, and I know a lot of you in the chat will agree. To me, being completely free is 100% off of the elite system. 100% financially free from all things, debt, financial commitments, in having a life where there is no more stress and worry about rubbish things. So that's what being that's what being free means to me. Being completely free of everything. Financially free, debt free, elite system free, everything. Where I'm standing on my own, in my own society, with my own people who I know I can work with and trust. Okay, so here's a video here, which I would suggest you guys go and watch. Okay, the blog is partially big, but it's not very big. So what I'll do is I'll read it for you guys quickly. Transactions on tvc004.net are confirming now, even if it is still slow. You can expect to be able to do one transaction a day on it. If your transaction on it takes longer than 30 minutes to confirm, then you will notice that it will say cancelled at some point within a 24-hour period. And then 15 to 30 minutes later, it will say confirmed. That's because we coded a push-through mechanism for all cancelled transactions. That mechanism runs every 15 minutes automatically. So you do not do another transaction on the old wallet until you see a confirmation of that last transaction. Good news. Most of you that need to do a lot of transactions can migrate over the new blockchain once you have completed the redemption process for this period. Transactions on tvc009.net wallet are showing confirmed within 30 seconds to 2 minutes at this time. And we are hopeful that with some additional development, we can even speed up that time. That new wallet will not allow users to do additional transactions until the last transaction says confirmed. It is a way better wallet and coin network system. At the end of last week, an odd situation came up at the data center hosting our new wallet server, and it resulted in the operating system of that server getting corrupted. Our tech team had the database of new registrations open at that time and were forced to turn the server off. We had to wait until Monday in that time zone for the data center tech team to return back to work to reinstall our wallet software onto a new server. But since the database was in the open position when this happened, it may have corrupted the database files too. It will take us a few days of work to find out if that is the case or not. A few thousand of our members had already completed their steps of migration when this happened. We have added to move forward regardless if the database files were corrupted or not on the old server. But all of those that went through the migration process before we turned off the server will have to go through the process of registration again on the new server. The starting point for all is migration button is in the back office of Kringle Cash. And if you had already passed the send button test, the system will recognize that and will immediately step you through the registration process again. No coins have been lost, so don't worry about that. Just do as you did before, and it is best if you use the exact same info you used the first time you migrated. In other words, input the same email and password you used before. If you hadn't already migrated, remember that you do have 90 days to migrate, and you have over a week's more time to accumulate more cookie rewards before the end of May, and you should redeem your cookies before you migrate. If you have already redeemed your cookies for May and want to migrate, you can now by pressing the migration button in the back office of Kringle Cash and follow the instructions laid out in this article. And there's a video there, a video link. Tomorrow, a new wallet button will appear in the same place the migration button appears. For those new members that signed up as of April 30th, 2018, they won't see a migration button. They need to basically follow the same steps in the article above to set up a new wallet by passing the send button test and complete payment of $10 admin fee to save time. They can go ahead now and pay the $10 fee and then wait for their payment status to show paid before they click on the new wallet button. Admin accepts Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum for payment. If it is wise to pay the high minus fee when doing a cryptocurrency payment, because all coins will push those transactions through much faster. So you can show paid in status. So you can show paid in the status. Some have attempted to either pay the low minor fee, or not pay any minor fee at all, and then complain that their status shows unpaid for a long time. You can't have a send button until we have confirmed payment from you. It is simple as that. If you need to, you can go to the payment support area and submit a ticket if you need support to investigate a lagging payment made. Okay, Jan Admin's got a screenshot here. You make payment with Bitcoin, exchange PayPal for Bitcoin, make payment with Litecoin, make payment with Ethereum. Okay, so I will go back to live stream. Because my eyes are actually burning. Too much of a white screen. After the picture now. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm going to be ending my broadcast in a couple of seconds due to the fact of I was a bit late due to signal problems. So tonight's going to be less than half an hour, as we also want to catch Randy's broadcast, and my mother's also in another 32 minutes. So,
but I am live. I'm right here.
She's going live on her channel. But
No,
guys,
just joking.
we've got a very important role in TBC, and it's about time that we all step up and take that role and move forward, instead of sitting back, moving in reverse.
Really? Okay, looks like Bitcoin Randy is not going to be on tonight, but we'll see. Maybe he's also having technical issues or something. But if you guys watch Kutum Kumar's live broadcast, he did it in 3 different languages. Now we know English and Afrikaans.
And I'm learning Zulu.
So to do it in 3 different languages on a hot, that takes some oomph.
And it takes some skills.
But the charisma and the passion that Kumar had in his live broadcast was absolutely awesome. I know you were there, Sky, and I know you could feel his passion for TBC and humanity, just like what we are doing and what you guys are doing. And he's traveling. Is Randy traveling now?
I didn't even know Randy was traveling.
Where's he going to? Oh,
maybe he mentioned it and I didn't hear it.
Yeah, because 9 out of 10 times we do our broadcast while we start ours while he's still busy with his broadcast.
Guys, like I was saying, okay, Mom's Magnet, see you now.
See you in your live, moms.
Until Friday. Okay, Randy will not have a broadcast until Friday.
A live broadcast until Friday. Correct.
No, I got that on Facebook.
You got that on Facebook? Thank
Wait,
you, Facebook.
now. Yeah, thanks, Facebook. Thanks, Stefan. Thanks, Stephen Coffey, and thanks.
Is he on honeymoon again?
Is Randy on honeymoon again? Geez,
Right.
lucky.
Lucky.
I think I also need to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe we need a whole.
How many of you know what FEAR, fear, stands for? Now, I'll give you the answer now. So I'll first see if anyone comments. We need to stand up to the plate and we need to work with TVC like we're supposed to do. Instead of going in reverse, we need to go forward. Because it's the only way. TBC coin value, TBC wallet value, admin, everyone is moving forward, but there's a lot of members who's moving backwards. So we need to start moving forward. Okay, I see no one mentioning anything in the comments. So what I'm going to do is FEAR. Fear.
He is going to collect his silver. Okay, thank you, Sky.
Silver. Okay. FEAR stands for false evidence appearing real. That's exactly what the elites are doing, because they're giving us false evidence on the news, on the mainstream media, everything we do in life. They're giving us false news. They're giving us false evidence, which looks real to us. But then we've got the people like us who are awake and we see that it's false. So they're not winning with us anymore, but they're still winning with a lot of people.
Not for long.
Means fear is then something that's controlling their life. Okay, but in any case, guys, from myself, James Murphy, aka the TBC Powerbox,
and the moderator, Miriam Murphy, for Mr. James, aka Crystal, saying, Arrivederci. Goodbye, everybody. Have a blessed evening. And a special end of broadcast, what we always do.
Always remember, never forget. GAP. God always provides, guys. God provided for us yesterday. God provided for us today. And He will provide for us tomorrow.
And Mom's Magnet is live. And we sent that GAP to the young gentleman that we spoke today in town. And he is going to apply that into his life with everything that he is doing. GAP. And he actually wrote it down. So
God always provides, guys. Never forget, God's always there. When humans are not, God's there. Just remember. We love you all. Thanks for being here tonight. Till my mom's broadcast in 28 minutes. Arrivederci.